just like you should. Right now, lick it good.
Episode of Cooking for the Culture, and today we got a nice little sabor. We got a nice little pica pica. We got my girl Isabel Styles in the building.
Hey!
And for the first time ever, someone is going to be teaching me how to do something on the show, how to cook something special on the show. So, Isabel, tell them what up.
Hey guys, obviously I'm Isabel Styles. Today I'm going to be cooking a traditional Dominican meal. It's called Locrio.
Locrio?
Locrio.
Locrio, okay, I got it.
So what this plate is really gonna consist of is our main meat is going to be pork. Now, Dominicans usually use various meats. Like you can add up to like 5 meats depending on the size of the pan. We call it a baila. I decided to go with pork today. We're simplifying it with 1 meat. I absolutely love pork, so that's why I picked it. And we're going to be utilizing the country style pork ribs bone in.
Okay, yeah, let's walk through the ingredients real quick.
Okay.
Before we even get into you, let's walk them through the ingredients. So we got some tomato sauce.
Yes.
De la Goya.
Yes.
We got the king and the queen of all Latin cooking, that adobo.
Yes.
De Goya.
Yes.
Then we got the red beans.
Yes.
Habichuela rojos. And then we got some white rice.
Yes.
And we got some sofrito that you made from scratch.
Yes.
So tell me what is in this sofrito and actually, who's blinging? Okay. And actually, let me smell this.
Please do.
You know, I like, because you know we about to be whipping, tasting, and eating today.
Yes.
And oh my God, I didn't even have to do the whiff to smell it.
You smell it.
Whoa.
Yes.
And this thing is, oh my God, like just look at that. Oh
yes.
my God, you could just. Okay, so what's in it? I like.
So what's interesting about the sofrito, depending on the country, like Puerto Ricans do it differently, and depending on the person, honestly, it all depends on like what they put in it. For me personally, I add garlic, there's cilantro, there's red pepper, there's green pepper. I add tomato, I add white onion. I add oregano too, from scratch, as you can see here, organic, natural.
And listen,
soy dominicano oregano.
And this is from the Dominican Republic. Let me tell y'all this right now. It smells like it's from another country. Okay? Y'all, this doesn't smell like America.
Yes.
This smells like aquí yo quiero, okay? That's what that smells like. It smells like okay?
Yes.
Okay, so tell us more.
And then also some people add salt to it, some people don't. They just add salt to the dishes. But for the most part, some people personalize it different. This is how I do it.
You put salt in this because it tastes flavor.
Yes. I did add some salt in there. I did add a little bit of the Goya. And then the sazon here, I added 1 pack of this.
Okay, and this is the
sazon Goya. This has some cilantro and achote.
Uh-huh.
So this everybody uses this a lot. I'm very minimal with the use of this, just because with me making this sauce from scratch and everything, it just really adds a lot of flavor. I don't use this as much. I'll probably use like half of this today because it's so potent. But for the most part, this is super popular. It's a power ingredient. A lot of people use it.
And actually, so you're absolutely right. You never really have to ever use the whole packet.
Exactly.
Especially cooking with it. But fun fact, and you'll see this on the episode that I do, the curry chickpea, potato chickpea curry. This is a secret ingredient to bringing out that good flavor too. So
it infuses everything. It infuses everything.
Okay, so that's all that's in the sofrito.
Yes.
And then we have
our cilantro.
Also coriander, what they call it. We got some red pepper. We got a tomato here.
Yes, red onion.
That's olive oil. And then tell me about this, because you said that this is a...
Listen.
This is a special situation. The sublime.
Denny Mike's, you're going to have to sponsor your girl with this one. And definitely cooking for the culture, because we are utilizing your ingredient. So this is dope. So just to emphasize on this, I was really excited to move down to South Florida, just because for the most part, I thought it being South Florida, you know, Whole Foods was going to be like, the local section was going to be bomb diggity. And it really wasn't, as far as like seasonings. In the Northeast, you will find this. It's called Denny Mike's. He has one for pork, steak, seafood, and chicken. And when I tell you, this is really an all-in-one seasoning. You can literally just season anything with just this, and it hits.
Word?
This really is the magic, like the magic.
I might have to do one of them, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, I brought it for you, baby.
Oh,
because I got more at home. Listen, anytime somebody comes visits me, I tell them, I'm going to need you to make that stop. Grab me a few, and that's a brand new one, as you can see from the top. So this is my gift to you, baby.
See what I'm talking about? This is what
yes. This is my gift to you.
I like this.
Yes.
Thank you so much, because I was just gonna put some in a Ziploc or.
No. This is for you. You're gonna take this home.
This is amazing. You know why? Because I just expanded my seasoning cabinet. I'll be telling y'all about that as well. And so I'm excited to have this. My partner's probably like, we don't got no more room in the seasoning cabinet for all these damn seasonings you get. But you know what?
Yes.
She does reap the rewards of the flavor of the food. Okay, so we know what we have. Oh, and then you have the avocado. Tell me what this is all about.
The avocado goes with the food. Like, you have to definitely pair yourself with some avocado. Absolutely. Like, you can't go wrong with pairing avocado with this dish.
Okay, so when we get the rice, we just put the avocado over the top and kind of sort of like eat it like that.
Yeah, you pretty much decorate the plate with the avocado and enjoy.
Okay, so the interesting part about this, that little childhood story that not many people know.
Please.
My family is from Panama.
Okay.
My grandmother obviously makes rice and peas, and she does all these things. And for a young person with a young palate, I didn't like any of it. Particularly rice. I would never eat rice unless I had avocado.
Wow.
At 9 years old, I'm like sitting at a table, the great revolt. Like, I'm not eating it if I don't got out. And she'd be like, oh gosh. And she'll give me $1 to go get an avocado, which it was only 50 cents at the time.
Yeah, we know what it costs now.
We know what it costs now. $1 on sale. But like, I would always use it. So avocado, even from being a young girl, was always...
Your go-to.
Yeah, my go-to.
Even with regular white rice, it didn't matter?
She never made regular white rice. I've
okay.
never had regular
You
rice.
always had rice with the peas together.
That's right.
Yes, and Dominicans, we call it moro. And I noticed that here, like, a lot of people say rice and peas.
Yeah.
For us, it's the separate. Like, if we do rice and beans, it's rice and then beans.
On the side.
For us, together as a mix, is called moro.
Yeah, I remember when I was ordering, like years ago, I was ordering from a Latin restaurant, and I saw moro, and I was like, what the hell is this? I had to Google it, and I was like,
yeah.
All right, and then we have
cilantro.
Lemon to clean the pork. Now,
absolutely.
It was very interesting, because you was like, is it yellow? Because I know that in Spanish it's limon.
Yes.
Which means lemon, but it actually is a lime.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you call lemon in...
No, so that's interesting. Limon.
Right.
Yeah, honestly, lime.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's a good.
Right, but yeah, I always noticed.
Yeah,
that.
limon. That's wow. Lime, limon. Yeah. Like,
but,
can
so
I get a
y'all call
limon?
Lemon. Y'all just say lemon.
Damn.
You don't know either.
I guess I ain't that Spanish.
Yeah.
Wow.
Leave in the comments if you know. Okay.
Please do.
So we're gonna clean it with the lemon, but you don't clean it with lime. You said to me earlier.
So it's a fun fact that I learned from my father. He
Yeah,
told
OG
me.
Dominican Papi.
You already know Papa Moncho. Shout outs to him. He told me lime hardens the meat. So you don't want to clean with the lime. You always want to use it while, like, during the cooking. So, like, if you're cooking the chicken and you want to add a little bit of lime, or you want to add pork to it towards the end, you absolutely can. But you never want to overpower it, and you never want to clean with it because it hardens the meat. So if you want it to be soft, you don't want to do that. And that goes with chicken especially, and then your other meats like pork.
Okay, so let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. So
All right, let's do it.
You're teaching me today.
Okay, so first steps is obviously our main ingredient, the pork. We're going to uncover it.
Okay. Move this out the way.
We're gonna open it up.
All right.
You know, all
and
hands
can I do
on
anything
deck.
on the prep side? Do you need me to chop these onions or?
Yes, let's go ahead and chop the onion. We're gonna use a whole onion.
The whole onion.
Yes.
How do you want it chopped? You just want it da 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 da, or does it diced or?
So not diced.
Big.
You could do big, and then you could do big slices and then cut it in half, because we're just gonna add it to the base.
Okay, and then we have this rice. We'll put
This is
here.
the rice, yes.
Put the rice over here. We're gonna obviously do that later, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. So let's get it popping. So now, while we do this, I want to chat with you so they can get to know why. First of all, why you're amazing. You're clearly here because you're dope and you're amazing. That's all I fucks
I
with.
appreciate you.
Okay, and so we're gonna play a game while you do this.
Okay.
All right. So, fun fact though about the onion. You leave the root part on when you're cutting it so you don't get the whole aspect of like the eyes burning, and also so that your onion doesn't bleed. And like bleeding of the onion will just take out all of the flavor. So
You know, that you just put me onto something.
you know I'm just here for that. You feel me?
You just put me onto something.
This game, Who Are You? Let me tell you how it's played.
Okay.
I am going to ask you one question, and that question is, who are you? Now, you're going to answer with only adjective to describe who you are. So
You're going to hit me with adjectives?
I know, right?
I don't
'Cause
even.
What the hell is that, right?
What
I didn't
is
even know what
that?
adjective either.
Oh my
Okay, I'm about
God.
to tell you right now. We good, mamita. So an adjective is just a descriptor. It's a descriptor of who you are, right? So like it's not like so caring, loving, funny, right? Those would be adjectives.
Yeah.
Characteristics of who you are. Okay? Does that make sense? That you got that?
Yeah.
So like not like don't be like I don't want you to answer like girl, you know what I'm saying? Like even I don't even want you to say like daughter, you know.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking like that. I was
But
thinking
you feel me?
characteristics.
Yeah, characteristics. That's what I want from you.
Okay,
All right,
good.
so am I gonna should I split it in half and then do it like
You
like a
can,
half
yeah.
moon?
You could do half moons,
Half
yeah.
moons? Okay,
You don't want
cool.
them to be too small.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So who are you?
Me, I would say
Oh, no explanations, just one word. Just one
solid.
word. Solid. Ooh,
You know
now
what I'm
that's
saying?
a good adjective. Solid, baby. You know what I
Solid,
mean?
baby.
I need a ride or darling. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't know the rest of the words, but
Yes.
I'll know it if I heard it. Anyways, who are you?
Solid.
No, but we're gonna keep going. You're gonna give me more adjectives.
Oh, okay.
Me, I told you solid.
Okay. Creative,
Ooh, who are you?
spiritual,
Word. Who are you?
aware,
Who are you? And you can give us the real too. You don't gotta give us all the good stuff too. You a little crazy.
You
know what I
know,
mean?
you
a
know,
little
you know.
spicy. You can say that too. Don't be over
Yeah.
here trying to like. You know what I mean?
I would say a work in progress.
I
You
like
know?
that. I like that.
A
I
work
like
in
that.
progress.
Who are you?
Damn, that's so good. It's making me explore myself.
Right?
Yes.
We don't ask this question enough, especially
You know?
when we're like adults. I feel like adults just kind of get into this space of like, they forget that like who are you is a constant exploration, and that's kind of sort of what
Exactly.
I like. That's why I like to do this game. especially
Yeah, for sure.
Viewers, for you to actually ask yourself too, like play this game with us. When I'm asking,
Yes.
this, you say it too. So okay,
Yeah.
bet. I love those, especially
Facts.
solid, right?
Solid
So-
for sure.
All right, so I've cut these onions up. You see how beautiful these are? Look at that.
That's
Come on now, stop
perfect.
playing with me.
Yes.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
Don't
Come
play
on
with it.
now.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
Period. All right. So now that I've done that, what is that enough? Oh, you said the whole onion, right? So let me
That's the whole onion, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's dig into, if you were to tell these folks, like, just kind of like, you know how they always, when you're doing interviews, they're like,
Yeah.
tell people about yourself, like who, you know what I mean, like what do you do, la 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 la. Let's get into that kind of meandering shit. Like, what do you do? I know you as a stylist. I know you as the bombshell that sells and styles people for Givenchy.
Yes.
So
Miami Design District, where you can find me.
Facts. So like, tell me more about like how you got into it. You know what I mean? Like, what would you say your style is? I feel like all black is always your shit. I feel like even when you styled me for Givenchy shit, when my album dropped,
yes,
my joint is it's black. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like you actually got the outfit here today, but
yes.
But so tell me about you. How you got into it?
So I've been styling, I would say, for like a decade. I've been in fashion since I was 18 years old.
Oh, word? How did that start? What was your first thing at 18? Like, at 18, I definitely didn't have no style.
Isabel Styles, it's a deep conversation, but Isabel Styles, just to sum it up.
No, don't sum it up. We got time. We making a whole
Okay, so really it started back in the day, if everybody or anybody knows BCBG, it used to be like the it brand back in the day. So I started my career in fashion with BCBG, and really that's what really sparked my interest and really like connected me to everyone and really just set the tone for everything. Isabel Styles was actually created through BCBG.
Put this in here.
You want to do it in there?
Yeah, you can put it in there.
Okay, perfect. Because it'll be easier. Because I want to rinse it too.
Exactly.
Perfect. Oh, we on the same wavelength.
You feel me, baby?
For sure.
So BCBG. And so what? You started getting up in there. What was the first understandings around fashion for you? Like, you got up in there, like, were you always stylish? Did your parents, like, let me tell you something. Me and style, when I was younger, I look at some of my pictures from being younger and I was like, yo, why they let me wear that? I was fucking up the high waters, okay? Waters up.
Yep.
And I was mixing patterns. I was doing all types of wild stuff. But I will say, like, even now though, in my actual adulthood life, I definitely just do what I want to do. I don't really, like, subscribe to any. So what?
Listen, stay true, stay you. That's the thing. That's the motto. That's the motto I live by, 100%.
So tell me more about how did you explore your style? Because, like, because you styled some big names. You styled some folks that's in, like, sports. So tell me about some
music industry.
Tell me about some of those people that you styled.
Right now I provide looks for PJ Tucker. I work with celebrity stylist Brandon.
Now, who's PJ Tucker? Because I'm that big that don't be knowing who nobody is.
And I'm not gonna front, y'all. I'm big into sports. Like, I was a huge Patriots fan. I was a huge Tom Brady fan. And then he left and I just stopped watching sports. I love the MLB situation. Derek Jeter was the last one to leave. I stopped watching baseball. So I kind of fell off the map and I stopped watching sports. And then that's kind of what really created mine and PJ's relationship. He came in one day, I had no idea who the hell he was.
So he's a football player? Is that what you
PJ Tucker played for the Miami Heat.
Oh, he's a basketball player.
At the time that I met PJ, he was playing for the Miami Heat.
Okay.
And I had no idea who he was, and I kind of sparked the conversation, and it just developed a genuine relationship between me and him. And ever since then, we've worked together. I provide him with exclusive looks. And he's an amazing person. I love him to death.
So how do you approach looks? And also, what do I do? So I cut this onion up. You
cut this onion up. We're going to leave that for when we start utilizing the pan. Exactly.
Okay. And so what should I cut the cilantro now or later? Because
so funny thing about the cilantro, you don't really have to cut it up. I would just have you break.
Oh,
you could just break a few stems off, and we're just going to add it. Because one odd recipe that I do add to the Locrio that no one necessarily does, they do it separately, is I actually add the beans. and then I add I add the meat and then I add the beans. And a lot of people are like, but people cook the beans on the side. Well, you know what? I want it all together.
Okay.
So we gonna make it all together.
Right, because this is actually a one pot dish. And that's what I'm excited about.
Exactly.
Okay. All right, Bet. So I want you to really, okay, so what's happening now?
I'm going to rinse this just a little bit.
Okay.
Just because like ribs have a lot of like grease residue.
Oh, yeah.
I put some lemon in it.
It'll break that down.
It'll break that down. And then I'm just gonna, just once.
Okay, cool. All right, cool. And then what about the tomato? Does the tomato need to get cut up?
So with the tomato, yes, we can cut that up.
Okay.
And you could do that in like half moons.
Half moons as well?
Mm-hmm. It's a small tomato. We're gonna use the whole thing.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to give somebody some kind of like advice about how to start off in fashion, somebody's watching like, yo.
Yeah.
Cause like, are you feeling good about where you are as far as like the fashion and shit like that? Like you feel like you at a place where you like?
I definitely am a work in progress for sure. Mm-hmm. I am like well-rounded and everything, and I definitely feel like with the experience that I have and with the talent that I have, because it's really an art. Like you really have to embody, you really have to know what you're doing. It's not as simple as just picking outfits. There's more to that. There's a lot of details, and you have to like know your client 1,000%. And the way that I style people.
Well, how do you know a new client 1,000%?
Well, it's all about, see, it's like the eye of the tiger. You know,
okay,
and
well,
it's like it's like the eye of the tiger. And to be honest with you, like when it's your talent and it's like an art that you embody, like you just know. It's like the sense of knowing, right? Okay. A lot of the times, even if you're dressed down and you come to me, I get a sense of your style. You can have a conversation with me, and by what you pick, I already know what you want. Okay. You know, so I really, so I feel confident where I am. Givenchy has given me the platform, but I definitely want to take it to the next level. That's me. Right now, a work in progress, taking myself to the next level. The next level for me would look like one day just, you know, being at the tier of, you know, a celebrity stylist or an independent stylist to, you know, any client that I work with at the moment.
Word. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's a little bit of water left in here. Are you supposed to be throwing that water off, or that water
we could just leave because it has a little bit of lemon, so we'll leave it in there.
Okay, so you want the flavor of that lemon in there?
Yeah, and then this will go in the pan.
All right, cool. So are we seasoning this meat in here right now? What's next? Who's
okay.
Next? Go.
So, this is where, you know, our two power ingredients go to play. We have our sofrito that's going to embody all of the organic seasonings that we spoke about earlier. And then we have the Dunny Mikes because it's a pork exclusive.
Okay.
And we just going to sprinkle the baby with that.
There's a little spoon. Let me get a little spoon for the sofrito,
Please.
Right? Let's get a little spoon for the sofrito.
Yeah.
Scoop it in there.
Yes.
Freak the sofrito.
Yep.
Okay. Pon it. It's up to you.
Go ahead, baby.
Oh, yeah? Okay,
yes.
I get to do it.
Take control. All right, so let's see. Oh.
No. How many?
That's strong. That's strong.
How many do you want in there?
You could be very generous.
Okay. 1, 2. Tell me 1, 3, 4.
Okay. 5. We'll do 5.
Oh,
we'll add 6 for the.
Okay, for the.
The ta.
Okay, bet. All right, so we got the sofrito in there.
We gonna mix it up. We gonna make sure.
That looks so yummy. It's nice and dark. If your sofrito, clearly we need some darkness in there. All right, so what? And now you about to do the butt. Okay, let me open this up. Open this up real quick. So.
And look at that.
Yeah, I know.
Crack the seal, baby. It's all yours. Octavia's gonna be taking this home. I take care of my people.
Okay, so.
Yes.
Let's talk about some other things.
Please.
I feel like, so I've heard women say to me.
Talk to me.
You know, sometimes I burn the popcorn when he hasn't been popcorn, so I don't have to cook. How important is cooking for you and love?
I love that question. I love that.
How much it is?
Play with it.
Oh.
You know, feel it 100%. So I love this question because, fun fact, I come from a family that's love language is cooking.
Right, because
So that's how we express our love. And I have a few cousins that are chefs.
I'm still shaking, just so you know.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
Okay.
I have a few cousins that are chefs, and you know, a lot of our family traditions are really based around food, and I love cooking for my significant other. You know, when I do have that special person in my life.
Okay, so you are single, sexy, and free.
Yes.
Looking for the right body.
Yes.
You're free.
Be prepared and ready, just like this food.
Okay. All right. So now we're just gonna move this. Hey, you move this around.
Okay. Yeah.
Do that, because I want to talk more about your love life, since
Yes.
you know what I'm saying, we on this vibe.
I love.
Like,
Yes.
I feel like I have. You can lean it over for them too, so they can see.
Wow. Come on, guys.
Come on.
Zoom in on that baby. We're going to have a marinade for a few minutes.
All right.
Typically, you know, we here now, we have to show the process.
Right.
But typically, you know, I marinate the food for at least 24 hours.
Oh, so the flavor profiles might be a lot different than right now than it
But
would
this
be.
will embody the taste, though, for sure. But, you know, you always want to let something sit.
Yeah.
You know.
Time.
Yeah.
It takes time. Right there. Talking about that. So cooking is a part of your love language. If you're on a first date.
Yeah.
First of all, do you even cook on the first date? Because, see, an overachieving ass person like me, you know, like y'all know from the lobster hash episode, I cooked the lobster hash for the first date for me and my babe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow. But did y'all know each other prior to that?
We did. That's
That's actually
a great question.
Yes. There was an established friendship. So
that's true.
You know, there was an established friendship. So definitely on the first date, I mean, you know, it depends who's courting. Is the guy courting or is the woman courting? Who's interested?
They both can't court?
Exactly.
I just think
yes,
that's
no.
fair. I think
that's very fair. Absolutely.
So then there's my question though. My question is, if you're in the moment or the mode,
yes,
right? Because like I think that a lot of times people in relationships feel like, especially women, I feel like they're like, I have a vagina, come and get it.
Yes.
And then they just want the guy to just like do all the work to find them.
Yeah.
And so I'm curious about what your tactic or what your thoughts are around that.
To be honest with you, I'm very like free. Like I don't put like any like boundaries on anything. Like I really just go with the flow. If I want to do something, as long as like you allow me to do it, I would love to do it. Like if this is something that I love to do and the setting is right and it makes sense and I'm allowed to, in a sense where like maybe we're in the kitchen, maybe we want to hang out, we don't want to go out for dinner, but we want to cook a dinner. Like I could definitely cook a dinner, but I think what's more romantic is like if we cook it together. You can assist me.
But will you initiate is what my question is.
As a first date?
Or a courting. We won't even say first date because first dates are
generally speaking.
Like let's say in the courting stage, like before your official type of situation.
Absolutely. I would love to cook.
So
it's my love language.
Hey, let me cook for you.
Yeah.
Like what would that be? All right, I'm gonna be him. All right, pick up the phone. Ring, ring, ring.
Hey.
Oh, what's good, ma?
What's going on?
How you doing today?
I'm doing very good. How are you?
Oh, I'm amazing. So, you know, I was thinking like, I love the last time we vibed out, like trying to see you again.
Okay, that sounds good.
Okay.
So, when is that? Today?
I mean, if you got time, I think I got a little bit of time after like 7. I think I could be available about 8 o'clock.
Okay,
well,
I'm actually off of work. So, what did you have in mind? Did you want to step out or did you want to just come over and vibe?
It's balls in your court. It's balls in your court. I'm just calling to see how you're doing, you know, seeing if there's any, you know, opportunity for me to see you or whatever like that. But whatever you want to do, what's up?
Okay, I appreciate that. Actually, so around that time is when I cook dinner. And I'm going to be cooking dinner tonight. Do you want to have dinner with me?
Oh, I love that. All right, what's on the menu or it's a surprise? What's going on?
I would just surprise you, I guess. As long as, like, you know, if you have any specifics that you don't like, just let me know now.
Nah, only thing I don't like is nasty food.
Oh,
Got
well.
that covered, we good.
I know how to cook.
Word. All right, bet. So I'm gonna be over there. You want me to pull up at 8 or whatever like that?
Yes, and if you can stop and pick up a bottle of wine, I would love that.
I got you. Do you have any preference? You like red? You like white? Rosé? Do look like a rosé girl, but you also look like a champagne girl. What you like?
I do love a red.
All right, I got you. Nice little Cabernet, good.
Yes.
All right, cool. So I'll see you then.
See you then. Bye.
That's actually cute. That was
Yes.
nice. Come on, fellas. Pull up, okay? Because I was like, damn, I was nervous for a while. I was like, yo, she's not asking me to dinner yet. What's the problem? But you know, sometimes
I'm a lover girl.
burn.
You know,
It's
romanticizing is very sexy, and I think that like a lot of women are just like so in their masculinity because they've had to been masculine in a lot of relationships. So it really just takes the right partner to let you live in that soft side of yourself. And at the end of the day, love is love.
I like that. At the end of the day, love is love.
Yeah.
You know, I like that. My yeah.
I'm going to always give you the best version of myself. It's how you come. If you come prepared and ready, then you'll be able to receive. If not, then it's just like we have to just, you know.
You know what? They say that about Geminis. You're a Gemini, ain't you?
Can you tell?
No, I just remembered.
Oh my God, I love this.
I just remembered.
I love it.
Gemini, we do. Okay, so what's going
My
on?
baby, can you, I want you to like salt bathe this bitch.
Salt bathe a bitch? All right.
Yes.
There's nothing I could do. I could do that.
Yes.
There's nothing I could do. I could do that. All right, we ready? We ready. Is that enough? Or I need mas?
A little bit more.
Okay.
The cool thing about this is it's such a potent ingredient that I've had this for like months. And I always keep it fresh. I lock it up. But for
smells so nice.
it's so
that
potent. Yeah. Yes. There you
so
go.
You saw the heat
Yeah.
come up from that?
I'll let you take some of this too, for sure.
Bye.
Yay.
Come on now. That man got it from me. You want to
You know what I just thought of in my head? The song, gotta take you home with me tonight.
Hey!
Ooh, baby. I love some R&B.
Yeah, same. Okay, cool. So let's actually, since we already did our little date reenactment, you know what I'm saying? You already, if we fast forwarded, it's 8 p.m.
Octavia, smell this. Like, y'all. I wish I were here. I wish there was like senses through the camera.
Gosh. Oh my God. You
So
can see that oregano just hitting through like that. And that's the thing too.
Did you smell that? It smells so good.
It smells amazing.
Do you see what that oregano did? I'm gonna bless you with some of that.
Okay, bless me with some of that because I'm gonna put it to work. I'm gonna put it to work. So for me, like I'm just like, that's what I love about like cultural cooking. That's why it's called cooking for the culture. Because it's like the culture of love. Like cooking in the way that I remember my grandmother used to, spend hours in the kitchen. I would see her grating coconuts. You know
Let me ask you, is your grandma still alive?
No.
Oh my God.
She has passed
How long?
a long time ago.
A long time ago?
She passed in 2000 and I want to say it was 2001.
Okay.
Oh, no. Yeah.
2001?
Yeah,
My grandma just passed
2002.
last year.
2002. She thought she passed in 2002. I had to go back to my photographic memory and look at her obituary in my mind.
Yeah.
It was 2002, actually. Really rough for me, but like I also, it's come to this time when you do your spiritual work that you feel more connected to the person that passed than you were even
When they were physically with you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
So
can
you
relate.
second that.
Yeah, I relate to that. My grandma died last year, April. Her 1 year anniversary is coming up. She was my life.
Oh my gosh, you know what we gotta do? Now we're talking about our grandmothers and all
Let's
that.
take a
We
shot.
gotta take a little beverage.
We have
But we
to.
also gotta pour little libations because my grandmother, she would do this at all times. Anytime she took out a beverage, because my grandma had a little bar. She had a Remy VSOP and her Hennessy.
Oh, she had that good thing.
She was a sad.
My baby was top tier.
She was a sad, so that
Yes.
opulence was in the building.
Yeah.
And she would just have the Bacardi rums. Like she really did have creme de la creme of the stuff. But what she always did was pour out a little bit to the ancestors.
Yes.
Always.
Yep.
Always give a little libations. I love how my camera people here, they looking like
clean that up. Listen,
dropped.
it's a very street cultural thing too. A lot of people do it for the fallen.
But it's not even just street. Like honestly, it's honestly it goes
everything.
back to
Yeah, it does. 100%.
Let's don't take our cups up out this
Please, yeah. Cheers.
Yeah,
you know my song for cheers.
You said what?
You know my song for cheers.
What's your cheers song?
Cause you know I love R&B and all that good stuff.
Well, I forgot that so quick. I got
Yes.
like a damn goldfish. So let's take this shot.
Yes.
Give it up to our ancestors.
Absolutely. You know, with you forever. You embody the spirit 100%.
Thank you.
Cheers to you.
So make sure y'all giving it up to your people then.
Yes.
I actually poured more than a shot, so I'm gonna just decide.
100%.
Get our asses drunk.
Wow, but that went down smoother than the first one. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm just saying that's that white one.
Yes.
Okay, so where we go right now? We still letting this marinate?
So this is done.
All right, that's done.
So we're gonna put this to the side.
All right,
I'm gonna let you handle that.
Put that right here.
All right. So.
And what's next?
The simplicity of it all. We're gonna go to the pan and we're gonna start our base.
Okay, so tell me what that's gonna look like before we start.
Okay, let me rinse my hands.
Yes, rinse your hands so we don't get all these white towels.
Ooh.
You like that?
Yeah. So, a lot of people will start the pan to preheat it. I actually add all the ingredients, then I start the pan. Because I don't want to overcook any of the ingredients and I don't want them to, burn up or anything.
What's going on?
So right now what we're going to do is we're going to add some olive oil.
Okay, you can throw that in.
All right. I don't add too much olive oil because we're cooking with pork. It already has this natural fat. It's going to, literally pour more oil into the pan. No, not yet, baby. Okay. We're gonna add sofrito. We're gonna add some tomato sauce.
Okay.
If we ain't got that can opener, we done missed. Hold on.
Missed the whole side.
Cut.
It's okay. I like that because you didn't even check for the damn can opener. You just went into the damn
if we ain't got the can opener,
you don't even know we don't got the can opener, but it didn't even matter.
You gotta learn.
Okay, I like that.
The old school way.
These are new knives, okay? Cooking for the culture knives, red, and she's putting them to work.
And if you ain't got a can opener, listen, if you know how to be in the kitchen, then you know how to open up the can with a knife, okay?
Bada bing, bing, bang.
Who raised you? Hashtag.
Who raised you, okay? All right. So now let's actually get into this because now I'm a little bit curious about what your type is. Clearly, you don't have a problem initiating.
I don't.
But
I'm very direct, transparent.
But what's your type? Because are you on some you like somebody that's laid back? You like somebody that got a little personality?
Yeah.
A little bit has a little bit of energy to them? Or do you like somebody that's kind of mid, who kind of gets turned up, but knows how to chill? What's your vibe? And we putting this in the pan?
We are.
Let's take it to the pan. Take it to the pan, baby.
Let's take it to the pan. We only gonna add not too much, right?
Okay.
We gonna add, I would say probably
a quarter.
half.
I did.
Half?
Half? Half? Okay, cool. Half in there. All right.
We're gonna add half, and then we're gonna add the sofrito, because the sofrito is our base.
Okay.
And that's why we didn't add too much sofrito to the ribs, because we're gonna add it as well.
Okay.
So we're gonna one.
Two. Two nice. Two nice. Okay.
Yep. Okay. Now we're going to add the onions.
All right. Oh, we're putting the onions in, even without it being on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Lay it all in there.
So
I lay everything in there without the pan being on because once you turn on the pan, it cooks really fast. Like it starts, you know, the heat oils up, everything comes together really nicely. We're also gonna put in the tomatoes.
Okay. And then we're gonna put the, all right, I'm gonna toss the tomatoes. Move this to the side.
We're gonna put that in a little after, yeah, but you can put that to the side. Yeah.
And then put in the tomatoes. All right, bet. And then now, what's next?
And now, we're gonna add a little bit of this.
Okay. So like y'all know, I always like to hit it. I always do seasonings.
Do it. Hit it like you hit it.
Across the width of the pan.
There you go, as you should.
That's how you make sure you got a nice even
exactly
type of situation. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and remember the sofrito, this is just to really infuse the flavors that are already in the sofrito. Here you go, baby. There you go. We're gonna do
how much of this?
We're gonna do half.
Okay.
We're gonna do half.
All right, half. All right.
Yes.
All right. That's about
Okay.
half.
And then actually, do we have black pepper?
We do have black pepper, baby.
We're gonna top it off with some black pepper, and then we're gonna turn on the skillet.
Okay, so we top it off with some black pepper.
Do the damn thing.
All right. Got that going.
Yay! And then
See?
now we're gonna turn it on.
All right, now we turn it on.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Yeah.
Let me make sure this one is turning on, this one, because, yep, it is. All right, cool.
We leave it there.
And then we just without mixing anything, mixing.
Once we hear a sizzle, then we'll turn. Then we'll whip it real good. We'll whip it up, and then we'll add the meat.
So, let's get back to the question.
Let's do it.
What's your type? What's your type, baby? You gotta figure it out. Because I know people looking at this and they like, hold up. And you straight, right?
Are you interested?
You straight, right?
Yes.
Okay, because you know we gotta make that clear.
Yes.
Because you know they be in your phone, they'll be in the DMs.
Yes,
okay?
I've never been with a girl.
Okay. So and you don't want to.
No, I've never even like kissed a girl. Funny enough, a girl has kissed me though. Surprisingly, like it just like happened out of nowhere.
Okay, see this.
And it was so crazy because it was like, what? Oh my God, I was like.
This is where the hell it gets crazy. See, straight girls be really throwing my whole like. What you mean a girl kissed you but you ain't kiss a girl?
I didn't. Like I said, it was so insane. Like I was literally like, okay, I'm going to. Everybody was saying bye to each other, and I was like, bye, and I went to go like hug the girl, and she went right for my mouth, and I was like, oh my God, and I was like, oh my God, you kissed me. Like that was my natural reaction, like, oh my God, you kissed. I literally said to her, oh my God, you kissed me, and then she started laughing. I was like, that was my first kiss. Like, okay, I guess this is normal, like.
Okay,
bye.
So girl, like
bye.
Because like girls do that too, like right? Like I feel like straight women be like, oh, mwah. Like they just kiss people on the lip like they're friends.
But I never done kiss a girl even as a friend.
Yeah.
So when she kissed me, I was like, oh, it was my first time.
But you ain't backed up and you ain't swerved and
I didn't. It was so quick. I was so quick. I was like, oh my God, you kissed me. And she was like. She looked at me like, and I guess it was normal to her. And I was like, oh my God. And I said to her, that was my first time. Okay.
I'm done. What she said when you said that's my first time?
She was laughing at me.
Exactly, because who the hell says that? It was my first time. Okay, it's sizzling in here. It's sizzling.
Mix it up, yep. Oh, do you smell that?
I do smell that.
Yeah.
Just like, I would just never.
Think of this.
Yes, exactly.
But do you see how easy it is?
I would never think.
Well, I wanna teach you something, Octavia. Okay. Do you see that natural, like nice brown sauce that's permeating here?
Yeah, I see.
If you were at home, right, and you had like your steak or your chicken marinated, or Or you don't, with the chicken, you ain't even gotta marinate it. You just clean the chicken. And you cook in this base like that, you just add the chicken. Toss it in there. You can just toss the chicken in there.
We whip it, we taste it, we eat it.
Absolutely.
I need to put my spoon in this pot to just see what these flavor profiles are like right now.
And we didn't add any salt. If y'all noticed, we did not add any salt.
Well, the Goya already has salt.
Exactly.
So you also have to be super mindful about the seasonings that you're using and whether or not it has salt. So. Wow. Wow. And you know what? I actually don't even generally like tomato-based shit. Tomato-based sauces. That's tasty.
Yeah.
That is tasty.
And I will tell you this, but because we are putting rice into this plate, one thing that like I was taught by like my grandmother and my father is that if you taste the base and it tastes a little salty, it's perfectly fine because the rice soaks up so much of the flavor that you do need just a little bit of extra like salt or just of that, salt to make sure the flavor sticks.
That's honestly what I was about to say. I was gonna say the initial taste is a little bit salty.
And that's perfect.
But then it's kind of pretty chill thereafter.
Yeah.
So, okay, so now that we have this, it's giving a little bit of a stick, even though we have a nice little non-stick pan. It's cooking down a little bit.
Now we're gonna add the bad boys.
Now we're gonna add this pork.
Oh my God, this is gonna be so good. Yeah, I wish my pan was bigger because I really enjoy this. Wow. And it's just gonna create more water because the ribs are going
This
to.
is the perfect amount of meat in here.
And do you see how like now it's just like in its own sauce, the meat is going to shed that water, and then we don't really even need to add any water. We just need to add the rice.
Okay, so what do we do here? Do we just leave this here? Is it good at a high? Should it be on a low? Should it be on a mid?
Right now we can probably put it at mid.
Mid, okay. A medium high. That's a medium high. That's
medium high. We'll bring this over here just in case.
Oh, yes.
You know what? At this point, I have like literally every R&B song lyric to everything I'm saying because I said, just in case I don't make it home tonight.
you literally have a playlist in your
I know.
Essentially. Okay, so what's your tag? Did we even get into that? I feel like we went around the town and all that, so let's clean up our workspace.
Yes.
I just believe in that. Y'all already know. I always believe in
you clean as you cook. So when it's time to eat, you enjoy
you just get right to it and all that.
Absolutely.
Right to it and all that. Okay, so let's go. What's your type?
I would say
you clearly know it's not bad bitches.
Are we talking about? I know. Are we talking about characteristics?
Yeah, I feel like characteristics are important because like. If this person don't have this characteristic, then they know, like, you're not the one. You're not what we're looking for.
Yeah. I would say, you know, I do like a confident man.
What's confidence?
Confidence.
Let's break that down.
Confidence.
Let's break down what is confidence.
Confident is being self-aware. You know, like just embodying who you are, being comfortable in your own skin, living in your truth, being able to walk the walk that you talk. Like you should be like a representation of yourself, you know?
Yeah.
And then we're going to turn the vent on.
That looks amazing. And I feel like people usually think that like ribs are like not tender. Is this gonna be tender?
It's gonna be tender, super soft.
That's my kind of girl. Okay, tender, super soft. Okay.
Now I'm gonna.
People always are like, you gotta cook bread for 90 hours, and I'm just like.
Now I put it on low. Now I'm gonna cover it.
All right, cool. All right, so we're gonna just clean up the space real quick, make sure we got it tight, and we're gonna be right back.
Life's interludes, you don't know if you win.
as that. Okay, we had to clean up the space real quick. Make sure we got it crispy clean for y'all real quick, and we're gonna just vibe out right now because I really want to chat with you, vibe with you, get to know more, and also get some answers, okay? Because I feel like I've been asking you what's your type, and I ain't getting my answers. So we're gonna get these answers. We're gonna learn more about your fashion and all that and all that.
Okay.
So let's talk about your type. What type of dude you like?
I like a confident man, you know, somebody that embodies himself, is very aware of who he is, prepared, you know, mentally.
What's prepared mentally? Let's break that down.
It's very important to just be self-aware and confident and prepared mentally in a sense where like you are embodying who you are 100% and you're so aware of just like everything, you know, yourself, your feelings, your emotions, what you want, what you require, and those things.
Okay, so let's talk about some instances where that did not show up and showed as a challenge, right? Because maybe you can give us more clarity by telling us what you didn't like to clarify what you do like, right? So what were moments when you, right? Like, so what were moments where you felt like, this is not for me, like it's messing up, so talk to me.
Communication is 1,000% the key to everything.
So tell me a story. I like story time. Give me a story. Story time.
Communication is definitely key. You know, I'm a very, I would say emotionally intelligent person. I'm super intellectual. I'm very expressive. I'm transparent in what I want and what I need. And I can speak fluently on those things because I know what I require. And a lot of times when you have these conversations with people, they can't meet you.
So give me a story time. Like if I were to say like, for instance, what's a good story I could tell about like me and my partner? When we first got together, like we already talked about, we had a bit of a rapport already.
We had a relationship.
You know, and like, we kind of we had a relationship, but we also kind of orbited because I think that from the time that I met her, I was like, I felt like I wasn't in a place to even indulge in real relationships. I was out here potty. I was hot girl.
That's the self-awareness, though.
That is self-awareness.
You came prepared then.
Right. I knew that I wasn't like I felt intrinsically that if I started anything with her, even if it was just like some fun.
Yeah.
That it was gonna be more, and I just didn't want more.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And so, but I was manifesting what I wanted. I mean, I was writing love notes, and I had made an altar. When I say writing love notes, I was writing love notes to her without even knowing who she was yet.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
I can relate to that. I actually have like a whole. I've written down what I want.
Like a list, but
yes.
A list is different than a love letter. So a love letter, the way I did it was I was like, hey babe, you know, I've been having such an amazing time with you. I love how we communicate. Like, so the love letters were like talking about the things that I knew that I wanted in a relationship. Love how we communicate. I'm so thankful that we're like on this journey together. La la la. I would write those notes and I would fold them up. I would give it a number of what note it was. So if note 1 or note 12. And I would put it on the altar. And the altar had a light for her and a light for me that symbolized us being able to see each other when we came into each other's lives, whenever that was.
I love that.
I put 2 candies down so that it signifies like the sweetness
magic
that we would bring to each other.
Yeah.
And I put flowers up, flower for her, flower for me, to signify the blooming of our relationship and the beauty of it. So I did all these things. I put water up, 2 glasses of water up on the altar as well to symbolize like the flow of our relationship, like that our relationship would have good flow. And so when we started to talk and we kind of sort of started taking it to the next level from like just orbiting each other, I was like, wow. When we communicate about conflicts, it felt good, like at the end of it, you know?
Yeah.
When we communicated about what we liked, it felt good.
Yeah.
And so I was able to identify, like, oh, she's feeling like everything that I wrote. And I always said that all these letters that I was compiling on the altar, I would only give it to the person that I felt was the one.
Wow, so you literally gave her all those letters?
I did.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
I did, and it was interesting too, because when she would read it, whatever one she chose to read, it actually was like where we were in our relationship at that time.
It's like magic. It's love. That's so amazing.
Yeah. So again, I want you to share, like, more descriptively, like, what would you write in those love letters to the guy that you are manifesting? Are you manifesting him actually right now? Because
Absolutely.
Are you needing time? Are you
No,
healed?
no. Absolutely.
Like, what's up?
I'm definitely healed, and I think healing is a process, and like I feel like you're never truly done healing, because certain things will trigger you. They will like
Right.
give you like these past little, like, if something upsets you, you'll be like, oh wow, like you'll recognize that feeling.
Right.
But I definitely think that I'm healed, and I'm definitely manifesting my life partner. I want a life partner. Like, I'm dating to be a wife. That's me.
I feel that though.
Yes, for
So
sure.
what are the things that you are writing in this note? Matter of fact, write the note to him right now. Write a note, write a love letter to your future man right the fuck
This
now.
is so
This is gonna
amazing.
this is going to mark a moment in time.
Yes.
You're gonna come back to this video, to this episode.
Wow.
And what Isabel says right now is gonna be exactly what that man is. Let's talk.
Wow, guys, it's so powerful. Like, oh my God, I love it so much. I want a man that's emotionally available.
Say, hey, my love.
Oh, let's
Speak to
talk
him.
about
He's
it.
right there.
He's right there.
He's right there. Say, hey, my love. I'm thankful for it, and I'm happy about, and I'm looking forward to. Talk your story to him. Talk your story to him.
Hi, my love. I am so looking forward to us being together. I love how our relationship has started. I really hope to evolve together as a union, to literally just be romantically in love with one another, indulge into one another,
What do you like about him?
romanticize about another. I love that you are sensitive to my feelings, that you hear me, that you see me as an individual, that you care for me, that you express yourself, that you are able to connect with me, not only emotionally, but physically.
Hey, she said not emotionally, physically too. You better throw my back out.
Yes, it's so important to be able to explore the body.
Not trying to do it all. Pretty.
Yes, and you can definitely explore my body, and in areas that maybe I haven't even discovered for myself. Just really unravel a sense of my sexuality that I haven't even met yet. I'm so open to that.
Shit. Okay, and cut. Good goddamn. You done turned this into a damn porno. Hold on now. Chill out now. The air in here is getting thick. A bit high. Oh my God. Okay, so should we be checking on the food right now? I feel like, low-key.
Let's check on the food.
Let's check on the food. All right, what we got? Pop?
Wow, amazing.
Whoa.
Amazing. So one thing that I've learned about the lid, quick trick.
What's a quick? Oh, hold on. You just. Oh wow.
And I didn't learn that on TikTok. I learned
Wow.
that just like,
So what I'm loving about what's happening right now is that you can see this food cooking down.
Do you see that, like
You
the
see it
fat
cooking
and
down?
everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the juices kind of pushing through.
Oh, we splat.
Oh my God.
Yes.
La, 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 la.
Yes. And then now what we're gonna
my
do
God.
is usually, like I said before,
This is a
people
new,
will
This is a new spoon.
do
just
beans
so
on
we're
the side.
clear. I gotta taste it. You know I gotta taste it. Because we whip, we taste, and we eat.
Yes. So a bag of beans is what you want to use when you do beans on the side. Like if you do a rice plate with the beans on the side, you want to use a bag of beans. But for the most part, just to make things easier, you can use a can of beans for this specific dish. I'm adding beans to the dish, but a lot of people don't do this. This is just my remix. It's my preference.
You honestly, like that salt content that was there heavy earlier, you could already taste it like milding out.
Yeah. Oh.
So with the beans, are you taking off that water?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Add a little fresh water to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're putting that in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow, that looks great. That looks great.
And then I'm just gonna add a little bit of water. I'm gonna use
Can of half, not even the whole thing.
and then I'll add the rice.
What is it smelling like to you?
It's smelling like it's missing a little bit more seasoning.
Okay, so let's check that.
Yeah.
Let's check that.
And you tell me, you be the judge of it as well.
I mean, let me see. Smell it. I agree with you. Let me
You
see.
could always tell by the smell. Like if you know how to cook.
Oh shit. I mean, that's nice, but I feel like if we're gonna add rice.
No, we have to.
We
Yeah.
have-
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
That's amazing.
That's beautiful if we were stopping right there, right? Like,
But we're not.
But we're not. Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's get to it. So what do you think it needs? What do we need to add into it?
Honestly, we're gonna just add
Are we gonna add some go-go?
our infuser.
What's the infuser? The Goya, the
Yeah.
adobo? This right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And not el sazon?
A little bit of this.
Okay,
and
a
that's
little bit
it.
of the
Both.
okay.
We'll use the rest of the packet and then a little bit of this.
Okay. All right, let's get it in.
Yep. And as you guys have seen, we have not used salt.
It's salt because it's salt already in the stuff. So we
Yes,
are using,
exactly.
but we are using salt. We are just cognizant
we're just
that our
not like
seasonings.
adding more salt. Where
That's
some
right.
people will be like salt.
So I'm gonna go across the top,
Mm-hmm.
like you do. I just feel like that's what you, yeah.
Do it, honey.
All right. Okay, so we got that.
And then we're gonna add
And now
the
what we
rest
doing?
of the. You added that already. Beautiful.
I added the sazon, yep. I added the Goya. All
Yep.
right, and so what's next?
Now we're going to add the cilantro.
Okay, all right, let's throw that baby in. And I love how you didn't have to chop it. What's the difference between chopping it to you and like?
It's gonna break apart in there, and honestly,
God,
like
it's
you
so
only want to
aromatic.
chop it like if you're putting a lot in it, and you're not. You're only putting a handful, not even like a handful, like a little gripful.
Okay, all right.
And
Okay.
you're gonna put that in there. We salt bay that baby. Yes, and that's going to add the aroma, entice the flavor, and we're gonna let that just simmer for like a minute.
So
and then,
simmer. So should I turn it down?
No, we good because
Okay.
we're gonna add we're gonna let the cilantro simmer
Okay.
in there and do its thing, and then
Oh
we're
my
gonna
God,
add the
I'm excited about this shit. Oh my God.
we're gonna add the rice.
Okay.
A lot of people don't love cilantro, so I really don't overpower it with it. I really don't add too much of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy to pick out. Let's say if you grab the scoop of rice, you can
Yeah.
always string it out versus like having chops of it in the food. Then it makes it complicated for the person to really like
Remove
enjoy.
it.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
got you.
remove
Okay,
it.
so how we doing this rice?
So the rice, I brought a lot of rice.
Yeah. Do you do the cup method?
I'm gonna be honest.
I do the cup method. I do 1 cup, like a coffee cup.
Very proud of you for doing that. That's amazing. You know, a lot of people go by measurements, but I wasn't really taught based off measurements. I was very like a visual person, and I
Okay.
just do things off of like, okay, like I just know when to stop.
Okay.
You know, so I brought a lot of rice here.
I'm all
but-
about the intuitive cooking, I will say. So.
Yeah, I brought a lot of rice here. I think we're gonna use probably like half this bowl.
Okay. So
Okay.
let's throw it in here. Do you wash your rice?
We rinse it.
We rinse the rice, okay.
Yeah. And as you can see, that is a little bit more than half, but that works.
All right.
So we're just gonna
We got a
rinse that
nice-
rice. We're
we
gonna
got a
dump
nice
it
bit
in,
in there.
and then we're going to stir the pot, and then we're gonna see if we need to add a little bit of more rice or if we don't.
All right. So while you're there, let's talk to them about, let's get more into, I want to ask you some questions.
Please.
All right, I'm asking some questions and you just answer it to them. What is your favorite after sex meal? Do you want a meal after sex?
That is a great question because I don't think I've ever ate after sex.
Oh, you like me. You like me then. You go to bed.
Yeah, you know, I get put to bed. For sure. Or like if it depends, like, you know, if there is like a lingering afterwards, if we're watching a movie, I always have popcorn, so I'll pop the popcorn. I love snacks. Like I'm a papitas, chips girl. I love me some papitas. I don't do chips and dip. Like I'm talking about like chips. Like I will do like chips while I'm watching a movie, or I'll do snacks. I do.
Oh, so you're a Netflix and chill type of girl.
Yeah.
All right.
All the streaming networks.
All
All of them.
Future Bay, recognize
Yes,
this.
yes,
Future Bay,
yes.
hear this.
Yes.
Okay, so I've rinsed this.
Amazing.
Now what? We just
We
throw
gonna
that in the
dump
pot?
the baby in the pot.
I love having a guest that is like me. I be singing all the
Yes.
shits. All right, let's go. All right, dumping the baby in the pot.
Do it. Just throw that bitch in there.
All right, we dropping it in a pot. Wow, that's so crazy because people think that you always need a couple of cups of water to
No,
get
we
in.
haven't really put water in there.
I know,
you
but
really pay
like, how are you supposed to like? I mean, it's just interesting that like you would
just-
think that you need a certain amount of water so the rice can be cooked all the way, and
But you're gonna know,
this is
baby.
not.
You gonna know. You gonna know.
Oh wow! I mean, it still covers it. It's still a nice.
And you can see. Let's see.
Look at that. Y'all see that? Oh my God! Y'all come in here closer. Oh my God! Look at that.
I'm just gonna slide my
God.
left hand in there
Okay.
to show that it's empty.
What's empty?
My left hand.
Wow.
'Cause I
The rice
deserve
just
to be
fit right in
alive.
there.
And you know what? We're gonna need some more rice.
Really?
Yeah, because I
Wait.
can tell.
Wait. What?
I can tell just a little bit more.
What?
Yep.
Okay, so how much more rice we need?
You know what?
I really wish I knew how many cups these was to tell y'all, but you know what I'm saying? When you cooking like a abuela in the kitchen, I mean, hey, I'm gonna go rinse this off. But here's what I wanna know from you. My next question is,
Okay.
have you ever had food eaten off you?
Food eaten off of me?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm not gonna lie. You said that instantly and I visualized it.
Oh shit, so you had a flashback.
No, I just visualized it. But I've never had it done before.
Oh my
So,
God.
I am opening the invitation. That
What?
sounds amazing.
Wait a minute. Okay, so now we gotta talk about a whole nother conversation now.
Wow. Now that you're talking about it, wow, I've never had. And y'all just
We
check out
gonna
the
have-
they gotta check out the, you know, in the midst of like all of this like sensual conversation. The roses are here, the plants are here, we got the fire burning, the candles are lit. Okay? Valentine's Day is among us.
Okay, so wait a minute. Now we need to
This
discuss.
is perfect.
Okay, cool. Now you get that in there. Actually, I'll get it in there.
Stir it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stir it up. Because now I need to understand about how y'all straight women are like having, like, are
I'm
you?
gonna turn down the heat just a little bit.
Okay, turning down the heat just a little bit. I'm gonna mix this up in here. Wow, this is
Yeah.
actually, it feels like a lot of rice in here.
But you wanna know something? The fun fact about a locrio is, although it may feel like a lot of rice, you have to remember that the meat holds moisture. So there's water, and the water may not feel like there may be not enough water, but then you don't want to just like overpower the dish with just like meat. You want the rice and the meat to like be equivalent.
Even?
Exactly. And the meat holds enough moisture that just looking at it, you may think, okay, that may be a lot of rice, but you know, it just gives off that. It'll literally like bubble as like you want it.
Okay, cool.
As far as the
Should I
grain.
put the top back on?
Yes, we're gonna put the top back on, and then we're gonna put it at
You're gonna bring it to a
put
low?
Yeah, we're gonna put it to a low, and we're not going to uncover it.
For how long?
I would say 10 minutes, then we'll stir it, and then we'll let the 20 minutes to rest.
All right,
and
I'm
it'll
gonna
be
do.
perfect.
Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set a 10-minute timer, and this is great because this is gonna allow us to unpack the unfun world of heterosexual sex, because this is crazy right now.
Unfun? Okay.
Unfun. Because you're not having these experiences. You're like, food, you know,
As you can,
food after.
but you gotta remember, I did manifest in my man to unravel.
Right, but like, you've been on Earth for a little while, and it hasn't been unraveled. That's sad. So do you feel like, what do you feel is the pleasure points that you've experienced thus far of intimacy as a woman that dates men?
Pleasure points?
Yeah, like what are there pleasure points? Like is there creativity? Is it like, it's sounding very basic. It's sounding very, it's giving wait, what's the position called when one is on top and the other's on the bottom?
Missionary.
It's giving missionary.
I will say that it's been spicy as far as like positions and like, you know, angles. As far as like edibly.
Sorry?
As far as like edibly
Edibly
being entertained. I have not been eaten off of.
But like, okay, so this is not about the edibles, right? But this is about the exploration and the adventure. What is the most adventurous experience you've had? Because I'm sorry, I'm feeling like it's like not that adventurous.
You know,
I could be wrong. I mean, but yeah.
That's such a great question, and to be honest with you, I think I've discovered myself most recently than in the past.
Most recently, you single. What was the exploration of the most recently?
We're gonna have to cut this bitch. Oh my
That's we're keeping that. All right, so let's play a this or that.
This or that, I like that.
This or that. Because
Okay,
you sound
do it.
like you're sweating already. You're under pressure, you're sweating and all that. And you know, you are my guest, so I want you to
Oh
be
my
as
God.
comfortable as possible.
Do it.
And I don't want, you know what I
Let's be
mean?
honest,
Nobody
let's be true. Like, to be honest, we're adults. Like, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, let's just do it.
Okay, because you're like, cut. She just became a director in the motherfucking scene real quick. Okay, so let's see. We're going to start off light. Outdoors or indoors?
Both.
Okay, you clearly don't know the process of this game. Okay, you clearly ain't
it's this
under
or that.
this or that.
Fuck.
You clearly ain't get. I mean,
I don't do well with her. Okay.
gay.
The
The Gemini is coming out. This is the Gemini right here.
indoor.
Okay, indoor. Okay, okay. Top or bottom?
Damn. You know, that's a very hard question because that shit hits both ways.
Which do you prefer? And also, what you mean by hits? You talking
Well,
about hits? Or you talking about hits?
like it hits, you know?
Oh, okay, that's a
Like,
different
it
one. Okay.
hits, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
I top.
Top. Okay. She ain't afraid to work, fellas. Okay. Next thing. Kisses or hugs?
Kisses.
Tongue or no tongue?
Tongue.
Head or fingers?
Like my head, or like my head, or like my fingers, or
Girl,
like my fingers.
do you want them to give you head or do you prefer them giving you fingers?
I mean, some DJs DJ really good. Head.
Head. Okay. You just took me to another place right there talking about the apple. Because I know, because like men, I feel like they just, because their hands are big, they're a little bit rough, I feel like by nature. It's very seldom to meet a man with soft hands and yeah, so
You
anyways.
ain't gotta go crazy, but to be honest, if you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing.
That's facts. Exploring the city or exploring the country?
Exploring the country.
France or Jamaica?
Wow. Are you like in my energy right now?
That's
Because
what they say.
I've never been to France and I've never been to Jamaica, and I have a true deep love for just the Caribbean in general, but I do want to explore France. I would say I would go to Jamaica before I go to France.
Okay, all right, okay. Talking on the phone or texting?
Talking on the phone.
Okay. Let me see. It's another one. What is a thing that the people them?
I like this. The people
Yeah, dates outside or dates indoors?
Oh my God. That's a good one. For me, wow. I'm so comfortable with being indoors. I think the comfortable me, which is me just being in my own space, would say indoors, but I definitely want to stay outside. I want to see what they pick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hole in the wall or fancy 5-star?
Hole in the wall. Show me that you know what you like, that you know your food, that you can introduce me to something new. Everything else is cliche.
Somebody that knows how to dress or somebody who's in the exploration of their dress? Oh, wait, actually, someone who labels or quirkiness?
Damn. That's such a challenging question because even me as a stylist, like, I really just respect people with, like, how they embody their own style. I do love a man that could put it together. So as
In
long
the
as,
quirkiness style or or any style?
as long as you, like, embodying yourself and you, like, can put it together, you got to put it together, I love that.
Okay. Sleek or flamboyant?
Sleek.
Okay, so that okay, all right. Wine or liquor?
Depends on the mood, but I'm going to always do a little tequila. Because wine will make...
Tequila, quiero trago.
Listen, it depends on the mood. Like, if we're doing a charcuterie board, a little bit of wine. But for the most part, I want tequila. Just because wine does make me tired and I work a lot, so I don't want to go to sleep on you.
Okay. What? It's smelling like something?
You gotta turn it.
All right, let's turn it. Come on, I'm gonna let you get in there as the chef.
Ooh!
Oh, that was burning.
No, it's sticking. That's fine.
That's fine? Okay.
You
Oh, I
just
see
gotta
it. Okay, I see it.
Oh,
Okay.
I think I'm caught
Oh,
on
sorry.
tape. Oh, it did a little bit. Oh, no. That's fine.
Yeah.
We're just gonna add water.
We're gonna add some?
Is it low? Am I doing the right one? Or did I have it
Yeah,
on
it's
high?
low.
Damn,
it's
this
low.
bitch
Oh,
is...
wait. You clicked it to the bottom high.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's what happened.
We about to have a smoked dish.
Toss it in?
Yep. Is it low?
It's low now.
Okay,
Because
damn.
it was
I was wondering,
clicked
I'm
in
like,
the
what
middle.
the
It was
fuck?
like, yeah.
One more.
Yeah, I got you. That was
Oh,
the 10,
no,
and that was the,
yo, I'm
and
glad
that was
we
the 10
stopped.
minute mark, huh?
Cause that shit, it should have been, okay, perfect. Oh my God, I almost fucked up the dish.
Almost though, not quite.
Okay, that's perfect.
Okay, that looks perfect.
Damn, so I fucked up and put it all high. Let me see. Oh, and a trick to this is that when this happens, emergency, cut up an onion and you put it in there and the onion absorbs the smoke.
Really? Okay, so if you find your dish is maybe like giving a little bit of smoke or like you got a little burn at the bottom, you add a little onion to it. I love how you're in like operation mode, like bam, 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 like throw it in, get it in there, take it out. And you know what? That makes sense because they say when you're like sick or whatever like that what happens is that you can put onions on the bottom of your foot and it kind of draws out sickness. All right, we're getting some more cilantro in there. She's on deck with the things right now. She on deck with the things right now. I love that. We got all caught up in this love talk. Okay, that's it.
And we on low now, right?
Yeah, we on low. We on low.
Even if like the grain is hard.
What's that?
It's good. I'll let you try that.
It's good. Oh, right here? You want me to take a little?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard grain, but you're going to get the flavor.
Okay. Oh, damn. That's
You feel
good.
me?
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good as fuck. You know I don't cap.
Girl, let's
And if
just
you don't
get
know, now you know.
married. I just want to get married.
Yo, I'm rolling about how you in here singing all the R&B songs.
Hey, listen.
All right.
Okay.
So we added that extra rice like y'all saw. We turned it up, put the onions in, take out that little scare we had of the burn. And that's the thing. Like I'm not here to make a cooking show that's like everything is fucking perfect. Like
It's not.
it's not. When you in the kitchen, you gotta know what to do. You gotta move quickly. If something happens, you gotta be ready for it.
And our instincts were up. Like we were here talking and then we smelled. We like, hold up. We need to pay a little bit more attention.
So we added more rice, we added more water, we added the onions to take away and make sure that the smoke was taken away. Yes. And now I think we're ready. So y'all come closer. Y'all come close and we're gonna check out what we got going on in the pot. Dropping it like it's hot. Okay.
Wow.
Yo.
We haven't stirred the pot yet, but this is the pretty much finished product.
This is looking like a brahmi, like it's an Indian dish. I always call it bismati, right? But it's called something else. But this is a nice rice dish. So okay, so do you need to turn it?
We need to turn it.
All right, let's turn it. Turn it up.
And you are gonna see some crispiness to some of the rice because obviously we spoke about, we have a little overflow, which is natural.
And I feel like Latin kitchens, they like the little, what is it called at the bottom when it's a little bit burnt?
Con, baby.
Con,
yes.
They
so the little crisp is okay. Like obviously, like, we have that little crisp there, but for the this is gonna be so
Oh my
good.
God. So let's bring it up. Are we ready to go? Let's bring it off of the oven and let's bring it onto the space.
Let's plate this baby.
Putting this cutting board down because we want to make sure that our beautiful surface here does not get damaged from the heat because it's hot.
God.
So let me bring this over. And let you get a little taste. You like that? How that's hitting for
I'm
her?
eating off of the overflow.
Damn, that shit heavy as fuck. This could. How many people can this feed right here?
Me, you, and the staff and some.
How many people? So like
This could
1,
feed
2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6 people. It could feed
A
6
nice
people?
little plate, yes.
All right, cool. So then we gonna get our plate challenge together. So I'm gonna give you a bowl, and I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna take this. You ready? Plating challenge. Let's go. All right, let's go.
Show me, yeah, how I connect to you. Talk to me, your love language. Show me, yeah, how I connect to you. Talk to me. Talk to me, your love language. Show me, yeah, how I connect to you. Talk to me.
30 seconds is what we got. I hope you got enough time on your hands. What you doing right now? What you doing with that?
Understand how you see your love language. Talk to me, your love language. Show me, yeah, how I connect to you. Talk to me, your love language. Show me, yeah, how I connect to you. Talk to me. Show me, yeah.
All right.
Talk to me.
10 seconds left.
Show me,
10,
yeah, how I connect to you.
9,
Talk to me, your love
8,
language. Show me,
7,
yeah, how I connect to you.
6,
Tell me.
5,
Understand how you
4,
see your love language. Talk to me, your
2,
love language. Show me,
1.
yeah, how I connect to you.
I hate you.
Show me,
Damn, I don't know. I think I lost again, like low key, like damn.
You were able. Oh, you broke my shit.
Did I break it? Did I break it? Did I break it? Come on in here and look at
But
this.
you know what?
Who made the best? Who
Listen.
made the best plate?
Come see the middle.
Did you honestly?
The meat made the appearance here.
Did you really were you really gonna make the plate like this in the bowl until I did it, or did you do it because I did it?
No, I really intentionally in my head.
Damn. All right. Well, somebody in the world might do it better than both of us, honestly.
You know, ideally, obviously we didn't have like a lot of time for it, but you know, some maduros on the side is always good. Which that is sweet plantain.
Sweet plantains
Yes.
goes with this too.
And if you really want to be like with it, banana. Like just a regular banana. You add
a
that
regular
little
banana
baby
could go
to
with this
it.
too.
Yes.
I mean, that makes sense with the sweet, the raw.
Yes.
All right, let's knock into this real quick.
A little, get some of that avocado.
Damn, that's good.
You like it?
How you feel?
I love it.
Is this tasting how you wanted it to taste? You already know. Rice and avocado is my shit. Damn, that's good. You know what I love? I love that the rice is like, it's like not overly soft. It's like at this perfect kind of like, I feel like I understand what an al dente rice is with this. It's like, oh my God. That
You got
pork
some
is
of that
good.
pork. You love it? Isn't it so good?
And it's soft. It's softer than I thought it would be.
Yes. Yeah.
Does your bae need to cook? If
I
you
would-
didn't know how to cook? What if your bae knows how to cook, bro?
Yes, I want to be cooked for sure.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I want to cook with him. If he doesn't know how to cook, I feel like everybody knows how to cook to a certain extent.
Right.
You ain't gotta like have it all together in the
Look at
kitchen, but
this.
you have to have
Oh my
something like
God.
that.
Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at this shit. Look at this. Oh my God. And it's
Yeah, this is
matter of
bomb
fact, I'm gonna
vibes.
show you this. I'm gonna show you this real quick. Look. Are y'all looking? Because I'm about to show you this real quick. Look. Oh my God. It just breaks right off. Like, look at it. It just breaks. It flakes. It flakes.
So good.
How'd you learn how to cook?
Definitely my father.
Was your dad?
Yeah, my father.
The Dominican Papi?
Papa Moncho, and my grandmother. My sister definitely is a heavily influenced too, especially now, present time.
Yeah.
Back in the day, my mother, my father, my grandmother were definitely like core. And then now it's definitely like my sister. And like I mentioned, like my family, our love language is cooking, and a lot of my cousins are chefs. So shout outs to them. We all cook, and they definitely like encourage recipes and give tips and tricks on how to really like infuse everything and make it special and like amazing.
Okay. I gotta say something. This fat is melting and it tastes
You
good.
love it? I love it. So keep in mind, we only did
why
pork
is the
on
fat
this
good
dish.
too, bro?
So we only did pork on this dish, but really
my God.
traditionally, a Locrio will have several different meats in it. So Dominicans will infuse the Dominican sausages, longaniza, chicken, pork.
Longaniza? Like the lobster?
Longaniza is a Dominican sausage.
Oh.
A lot of people pair that with mango, which is like the smashed
I need more of
plantain
this.
or a mofongo. But for the most part, we just base the Locrio off of pork. But this can uphold several meats in one dish. So you can have pork, chicken, Dominican sausage, longaniza. You can have salami in Dominican
Salami?
language. We say salchichon. Yes.
They put that in there?
You can definitely do that, yeah.
Wow.
So you can infuse it in so many different ways. I personally love pork, and obviously, you know, we had a limited amount of time, so I did just that. But, yeah, I mean, we just did that.
Hope y'all not looking at me too hard, because I'm fucking this shit up.
It's so good.
Actually, and what I love about it is that it's flavorful, it's not salty, it's like a perfect balance. All I'm gonna say now to y'all is subscribe, like, share. Make sure your peoples get your best friend's recipes, because I'm just trying to make y'all really thrive
Absolutely.
in this world of love.
Absolutely. And obviously, y'all know Isabel Styles here with Octavia Yearwood for Cooking for the Culture.
Period. Tell
Love
me your
is
Instagram.
love.
Tell
Love
me your
is love.
Instagram.
My Instagram is IsabelStyles_. Make sure that you guys follow, comment, and definitely share the content with everybody, and understand that at the end of the day, we are a new generation, and we are either showing our teachings from our past and from our current present moment of what influences us and what we love and what we can curry into today's dishes. Stay inspired.
Stay inspired.
Stay authentic.
Stay authentic.
Keep your roots grounded with everything that you do, but also just make sure that you pretty much subscribe and support. Like that's
it.
1000% what we're here for. Influence and to inspire, to curry the past into the future,
Period.
to curry more culture.
So let's eat.
Yes.
We gonna make sure everybody else in the house, oh shit, damn. We gonna make sure everybody else in the house eats.
Yes.
Subscribe, leave a comment, tell us what you thought. And thank y'all so much for watching. If you're here to this moment,
Yes.
Thank
Wish
you
you
so
were
much for
here.
and we out.